What's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy to have you here. Let's get comfy, grab a tea, grab some coffee. We're talking about the 3 things that are limiting you from reaching your next level. Now, you might think that, oh, it's your competition. It's the vehicle you're in. It's X, Y, and Z. But what if I told you it's nothing external? It's actually all internal that has been stopping you from reaching your next level. So let's dive into it. When I hired a business coach for 10K, it was the scariest thing I ever did. When when I had to let go of control, when I hired my first employee, so scary, didn't want to do it, found myself trying to get control back. When I outsourced content, I had to let that go, even though I found it kind of fun. But it all allowed me to reach the next level. And chances are, after you hear these 3 things, you will have the confidence to go out there and truly change the trajectory of your business. So the first thing, the first tip, let's get into it. So now that you know it's nothing externally, right? There's nothing external that's really holding you back. The first internal thing that you can do to help you reach the next level is develop high quality skills. You develop skills through repetition, through education, through exposure. So the first thing I would do here is, if you don't already have a routine of consistently acquiring new knowledge, maybe set 1 hour aside on your calendar at night or in the morning to read, to study, to learn. And instead of just focusing on skills that will help you in business, what other skills can you learn? This is so important and so key. And I've found the people who have mentored me, who have made multi-millions, is they always are seeking new knowledge. For example, Audible, great subscription to have, 100% totally worth the $10 investment per month. Always investing into coaches, books, seminars, opting in for things, getting into new courses. And yes, you've probably heard this before. To acquire skills, you need to go out there and seek information. And I think that we have so much accessibility to education, to new information. But what really stops people is that they don't allow themselves to become a beginner. They don't allow themselves to learn, to get in the trenches and suck for like a good amount of time. And that's what actually stops them from learning the new skill. Because the actual learning time for the new skill probably isn't that long, but what stops us is the time period before we go out and try it, because we're not willing to be a beginner again. I found that one-on-one mentorship has always been a huge advantage, because it just allows you to like sprint to your next level, and people could just call you out because they know you, because they know your roadblocks, because they know how you can take in that information best. That is why in the program we do group coaching, but we also do one-on-one group calls, Gerald and I, with our clients, where we review, where we assess what's actually holding them back, so that they can have those months with high cash, with high income, with high impact. And most other coaching programs just put you into a group, expect you to do all of the work and not really hold you accountable to it. And that, I feel, is what's really missing in the coaching space, is someone that actually cares, is genuinely caring for you. These are all things to look out for when hiring your next mentor and your next coach. What have I invested into? Well, I compiled a list here that I wanted to share with you so you can get a solid grasp on, okay, what is she investing into? What might be the lowest barrier for me to invest into so I can start learning and acquiring those skills? The first thing was network marketing. Invested into that, paid $5,000 in full. You've heard this before if you've been watching my channel. And then I also paid for a subscription, like a monthly subscription, to be in a community of people also doing that same thing. Coaching program after that, learned sales, learned marketing, learned copywriting. That was $3,000. I invested into a copywriting course for $3,000. I invested into an accelerator after that to automate client acquisition skills for $3,000. I invested into a one-on-one life coach for $5,000. and then extended for 9K, and many one-off like courses, workshops, seminars, literally opting into like people's ads and buying their mini courses, all of that for a lot of time, a long amount of time. And that's probably around 5K, because some of them have been like 1K, some of them have been like $50. So a lot. Yeah, I'm going to say like 5K. Another biz coach for 6K, another biz coach for 9K, a fitness coach for 3K, brand coach for 3K, YouTube coach for 3K. So all of those are the things that I've invested into, like the high ticket things. And this doesn't include the time that I've spent to read, to talk with other people. So that's just like the tangible amount of money that I've spent. And hopefully that'll give you an idea of what to go out and invest into. If you want to go out and invest into yourself, do it. If you're scared, do it scared. If you're nervous, do it nervous. But if you don't invest into yourself now, then you will probably just be sitting there stuck when you could have someone hold your hand through the process of learning the skill. Like, I know I could probably figure out most of this stuff on my own, but do I want to? No. I don't want to surf the web and try and find the right answer. I would rather have someone just tell me the right answer and also hold me accountable to learning that skill. And the funny thing is, I don't console people about investments I make. I feel like some people stop themselves from getting to that next level because they ask people around them in their environment, in their homes, who have never invested into themselves, who are not where they want to be at, and who doubt their dreams. If you have someone who isn't where you want to be, who is doubting your dreams, who has never invested into themselves, why would you take the advice and take action on it? I know it's scary, love, and I know that it brings a lot of uncomfortability, but it's so rewarding. No matter what, you will learn something, right? Keep that in mind. No matter what, you will learn something, even on investments I've made where I was like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I still learned. The next thing that is keeping you stuck right now are your beliefs. So at a young age, we were all given these beliefs because we, at a young age, took in information like a sponge. Whatever our parents told us, whatever society told us, whatever people in our school told us, we then formed beliefs that have either helped us or have limited us. Some common limiting beliefs that I see people have is that they need to do everything themselves to ensure that it's done right. And the empowering belief is that when you can effectively delegate, when you can build a strong team, you will multiply your impact. Another limiting belief is that failure means that you are not cut out for entrepreneurship. The empowering belief is that failing is required for entrepreneurship, and when you are failing, you are doing the necessary things to get to your next level. Each setback brings you closer to success. This limiting belief has held me back, and I want to just pin it right now so you don't have to go through it. And that is that competition, you have to guard your ideas. You have to safeguard your ideas because there's competition and people are going to try and steal from you. What if I told you, instead of competition, think of it as collaboration? When you can collaborate with other people, when you can build value in a market, the new empowering belief is that collaboration is effective in helping you innovate, in helping you bring more value to the market, in expanding your reach. I remember telling my coach a limiting belief, and she was like, no, that is not true. And I told her, I have to work 24/7 to be successful. That was the true belief that was holding me back. And she said, no, the new belief is strategic work-life balance can help you with new ideas, can help you with creativity, and can help you have sustainable long-term success in your business. Shifting from scarcity to abundance, focusing on value creation, more than competition. When I worked for the coaching program that was making $120K a month, I saw that it was possible. And then let's say I go to an environment where people are making less than that, and I tell them how the business is doing right now, and they affirm that I'm doing good. That is terrible. You need people around you who will help you to see the gap of where you are to where your potential truly is. Yeah, remaining a student is important. Surrounding yourself in environments with people who are doing better than you is important. The last thing that I'm going to give to you, are you ready for it? It is your character traits. These will set you apart in business. And some of the common character traits of people who I see who are most successful in our coaching program is that they have mental toughness, that they see challenges as room for opportunity, and they are able to be disciplined around certain decisions, around doing the hard work, around implementing fast. And how you can cultivate more discipline, how you can create more mental toughness is building routines for yourself, building daily habits for yourself, continually setting goals for yourself and striving for new goals that push you beyond your current expectation of what you believe is possible. Character traits of integrity, character traits of patience, of drive, of empathy. Some of these people have intrinsically, and some of these people have to work on acquiring. Some people are born so empathetic, so patient, and some people, it's like they have to see results right away to continue to work on it because they don't have that strong faith. Either way, if you intrinsically have it, if you're born with these character traits, or if you are not, view it as opportunity for growth. Where are you currently lacking in your character traits right now? How is your integrity? Are you able to say something and follow through with it? I'll be transparent right now and say that when I started this entrepreneurial journey, I used to make a promise and it be bigger than what I could actually deliver on. And now I've learned the skill to hold back my tongue and not make big promises so that I can actually meet the expectation, but actually not just meet it, over meet the expectation. So those are the 3 things that I've noticed on this journey so far. I want to continue to just share all of the things that I'm learning, the mistakes that I've made, the things that I want to develop more of. I will say that, patience is so key. I feel as though being young and wanting to be ambitious and surrounding myself with people who have constantly, reached next levels, I can fall into comparison. And that's something that I'm working on, having peace and having joy in the present moment while also knowing that there is untapped potential, but being patient enough to do the long-term inputs instead of sacrificing for short-term gain. If you enjoyed this video, thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, like it, leave a comment down below what you are taking away, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.